Andy here, just taking in a beautiful eye of nature. And today I'm going to take you on a nature walk. Out here in nature, there's nothing but me and the wild and Brennan. Brennan, where'd you go? Hey Brennan, what are you doing over there? Just look at this, look at Brennan. Brennan, what are you doing? Oh, hey. It's amazing how neat nature is. Whoa! Brennan, what are you doing? You can't pee in nature. The first thing you want to do when going on a nature walk is scout out your whole area. And just by looking around from here, I can see pond, leaves, trees, and other stuff. That's pretty neat. As we continue our nature walk, we can see that there's a bit of a fox burrow. You can tell that it is not occupado because there's nothing in here. Oh gosh, run Brennan, run! Run Brennan, run! Run, it's occupado! Now that we've escaped from our furry fox and his friends, we can see that there's a nice pond here. If we really wanted to, we could go deep sea fishing in it. Hey, that's pretty neat. As we continue our little nature walk, we can see that there's a nice tree right here. Now luckily for this nature, or this forest, or whatever you want to call it, I call it whatever I want, you can tell that there have not been tree assassins, luckily. This big tree is probably 100 years old. That's older than George Washington himself. That's pretty neat. As you can see here, we have stumbled upon that rabbit's hiding hole. So I'm just gonna give it a few more calls and maybe reach in after a few. Skip-a-da-gate! 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 Come here, rabbit. Come here, rabbit. Come here. Come on, bud. Sadly, it appears that this rabbit does not want to be here with me and Brennan. Until next time, Mr. Rabbit. Skip-a-da-gate! I knew eventually we would stumble upon this. As you can see, there have been tree assassins in this beautiful forest. I don't know if you've ever heard about these tree assassins, but they like to come around and kill some nice, pure, neat, innocent trees. I'm just hoping that Brennan and I don't stumble upon one ourselves. That's pretty neat. To understand why these trees are being killed by the tree assassins, we must understand how the trees feel. To understand this feeling, Brennan and I here have set up ourselves looking like a tree. While doing this, we must be careful though. This is exactly what Abraham Lincoln was doing when he was assassinated by a tree assassin. The only good thing that comes out of these tree assassins is they can make a nice comfort area for you to rest upon. And it also gives you a good opportunity to just look around nature. Tree assassin! Tree assassin! Tree assassin! Tree assassin! Brennan, is that you? I think we got away from it, Brennan. Me and Brennan here, we're going to have to be a bit more careful now, knowing that they're just running around these woods and stuff. Whew. Hope we don't run into another one. As you can see here, there are no clouds around, so that means there's not going to be rain out here for a while. So what I'm going to have Brennan do is show you how to do a proper Indian rain dance. There you go, Brennan. This cloud should be showing up here in no time, out here in nature. The animals must have seen Brennan doing his rain dance because they have already prepared themselves a storm shelter. They must be sensing some sort of tornado or another. Huh. That's pretty neat. It's getting pretty windy out here. This branch, oh goodness! Since the animals are preparing for a storm or a tornado, Brennan and I had to come up with a makeshift shelter. So I'm just going to be hanging on to this here block and hope that Brennan doesn't blow away. Those stupid tree assassins. Once you're in the wild, you'll eventually come upon this thing that I like to call starvation. Before you starve, you must come to tree bark and eat it. It's a nice source of protein is what it is. Yeah, This is exactly what the pioneers lived on when they were in Jamestown. That and them buffalo chips. Sadly, with this tree, it will lose its leaves when it becomes fall. So we must appreciate its time right now. Brennan, camera on me, please. Brennan. Brennan, come on. We must appreciate this tree while it's still alive. I think my colleague Brennan's hearing something. Let's go check her out. All right, let's go see over here. I think we've come upon some deers a-mating. Let's see what it is. Brennan, run! There's a tree assassin! Run, Brennan!